been a cold and dreary winter, but it is time to think spring, and the best place to start when I think spring is on my mantle. And I created these little terrariums and kind of lined them all up because I love that freshness of spring, the new growth, and just everything so beautifully green. And so that's what I wanted to capture in my mantle. I'm Leslie from Deeply Southern Home. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. The blog post will be linked below with sources and everything you need to create your own terrariums. Happy spring! In the mantle finished, let me take you back in time and show you kind of the process. I've collected my cloches, and these vases are from Walmart, just $11. And I have some faux ferns. I'm going to tweak that a little bit. But my plan is to do something that looks very botanical. I have these plant picks that I'm going to cut apart because they're a little bit too big, and then create the terrariums. The plan is to kind of hot glue this little piece of foam here. Then I'm going to stick this in, and then I'll add some other moss to kind of hold it in place. So I got some wire snips here. I'm just going to snip these apart. And I can use these for other arrangements as well. In a project like this that might not be permanent, I use one big glob of hot glue so that I can remove it later if I'd like. And what I'm doing now is just grabbing all my moss that I collect and recycle in all of my arrangements. So once I pull something apart, I stash it away and use it again the next season. So I'm just kind of making something that looks nice, and then I'm going to double check and make sure the cloche fits. And it's done. For the second cloche, I'm going to use these big river rocks that I bought at a craft store as kind of my design element. And I'm going to place the sheet moss and then the moss rock. I'm going to kind of glue that down and then just repeat the process of cutting up the pick, making a nice little small plant, and then checking to make sure it fits. It's really just that easy. Add a little extra moss. That's it. For my third terrarium, I'm going to put it together on this stand, and I have this piece of driftwood that I'm going to use as my decorative base. Clip apart the plant as I've done before, and just kind of glue it in. There's like a little hole right there, and I hope to try to glue it into that so that it just looks natural. A little piece of moss to kind of cover some hot glue that you could see, and I didn't need to glue this one down, just kind of put it there. The piece of wood was heavy enough to hold all the plants in there. And then I added that piece of moss that had a bit of texture because I really liked the way that looked.